What y'all think about Aiden Dirty and Al Harris? I would like for Al Harris to get that step up, but it don't even seem like he's really ready. It don't seem like he's equipped. It seems like he might be, learning on the job. And then when you think about it now, it really makes you wonder, like, hey, Dan Quinn being gone really puts Mike McCarthy in a tough situation. So now he's probably going to have a first-year defense. That's another reason why I went mine an in-house hire. Because Mike McCarthy finna have to put up a shut-up with a defense that he don't even know. So a lot of people say this now. He got a relationship with Ron Rivera. Hey, I don't really want Ron Rivera per se, but believe it or not, you could probably go ahead and book something like that. If I was Mike McCarthy, if you was Mike McCarthy, who would you go call on? You would call on somebody that you trust, one of your friends. That's what you would do. Trap. I'm just telling you right now, if you was Mike McCarthy, if you was in Mike McCarthy's shoes, what would be your order of operations? How would you work? How would you do this? How would you handle this situation? You gonna have to go get somebody that you trust. So I bet money. I'm willing to bet any kind of money. If this is Mike McCarthy lame duck season, I'm willing to bet any kind of money that Mike McCarthy is going to get somebody that he 100% trusts and he'll bet the house on. Guaranteed. I'm willing to bet any kind of money that that's the type of coach that Mike McCarthy going to try to usher in here. He's going to make sure that it's somebody that he can trust, that he's willing to bet on. Because nobody else, no first-year coach, we might as well get them out of here. So it's going to be an old school guy, maybe Ron Rivera, maybe even Mike Zimmer, somebody like that he done had a relationship with. I guarantee you it will not be a young up-and-coming coach unless it's Al Harris or somebody in the organization. That's the only way I feel like Mike could even accept that. And if you Mike McCarthy, not to say that Mike even really got a leg to stand on, but hey, you know your job is up in the air. You might as well go ahead and stand on something now. Trap. Ain't no need to being timid now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got, you have no security. So what you tiptoeing around the office for? They told you, they put their position in. They said we over here with it, Mike. So where are you with it? Are you going to stand up and demand something? Or are you just going to take what they give you? How you going to operate, Mike McCarthy? Because this finna tell us a lot about it. I'm willing to bet anybody. Well, look, we'll say this. If the Dallas Cowboys get a young coach in this building, if they get a first-time defensive coordinator or something like that in this building, I'm willing to bet you from that point on that Mike McCarthy ain't going nowhere. Trap. I'm willing to bet you if we get a young defensive coordinator, that's a telltale sign. To me, that's a prime indication that Mike McCarthy is probably not going nowhere. But if they don't, if he get one of his homeboys, if he get an old school coach, if he get Mike Vrabel or Mike Zimmerman or either who the other guy, one of his homeboys, any of his homeboys, Ron Rivera, if he get any of those three, that right there let me know that Mike said, give me somebody that I trust, that I know with a proven resume that I can go to war with. Because I can't co-sign for none of these other dudes. So pay attention. It's finna get interesting. Jerry got this man on a lame duck season, so we finna find out a lot of stuff about how they finna operate. Guaranteed, it's gonna be a veteran guy or a young guy, and that tell me that Mike McCarthy ain't going nowhere. So we'll see. What y'all think about that take? Let me know what y'all feel about that. Do y'all think I'm on point, or do y'all totally disagree with what I'm saying? This is a safe space. It's okay. Landlord don't have to be right all the time. Just let me know what y'all think about that. I said, Mike McCarthy either gonna get his homeboys in here, somebody that he can bet on and trust, or either, if it's a young coach, that's a prime indication that Mike McCarthy's gonna get another shot and he's not going nowhere. They probably just need some time to work it out. What y'all think? Jerry's just said in the interview he like hanging around the rim. You know, he said he don't even gotta dunk the ball. He just wanna hang around the rim. Trap. He just said he wanna hang around the rim. And that's what Mike McCarthy's been doing. But to be honest, to score a point, you gotta be around the rim somewhere. You gotta have the ball in the vicinity, right? So, hey, I'm not too opposed to it. I like the fact that we pretty much guaranteed to be in the playoffs. You got to be in the playoffs to be able to actually win one, right? I don't mind that. You got to be there. You know, the regular season don't matter until you wet the bed in the regular season. Trap. So, of course, I want playoff success, just like you. But I'm telling you, playoffs don't come first. You know, regular season come first. That's a step that you have to take to get to the playoffs. So we got that one part down pat. We good on that. We just got to understand and figure out how to advance once we get past that. So it is what it is, man. This is the situation where we in right now. But let's look at some more of these candidates real quickly. Now, these the external candidates. Okay, Mr. Wink Martindale. I know you heard of him. They say the Cowboys know Wink Martindale very well by now, as the highly regarded coach has spent the last 2 years running the defense for the Giants. There was a very messy divorce that just occurred between Martindale and the Giants head coach Brian Duval. That boy named Duval. Yikes. But which is why Martindale is even available, but there's little denying his coaching credentials. Martindale's scheme can be best described as calling all blitzes. His scheme is very aggressive and in some ways operates in a very similar manner to what Quinn has been running. Martindale had a successful stint in Baltimore before being let go after an injury-riddled season stunned the defense's growth. He earned Duval in New York, inheriting a fairly bare cupboard on defense, but oversaw meaningful development from last year to this year. Martindale would bring about a scheme change as just about any external hire would, but his philosophy of aggression is at least on pace with what Quinn has initiated in the 3 years here. The main question after how things just ended with the Giants is whether or not Mike McCarthy and Martindale can work together. I believe so. Look, we already know that Wink is a crazy man. Like, Wink go crazy, man.
The South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
We know Wink is a very risky dude. Like they said, he's blitz happy. But we've been playing aggressive defense anyway with Dan Quinn. So I wouldn't be opposed to Wink being over here. Hey, Revelation journalist said, but we want to play above the rim. Yeah, like the movie, you understand? Like the movie. But Jared said he want to be around the rim. Like, Jared, why Jared always sound like he's talking about something nasty, man? Like, Jared always sound like his conversations, his interviews be X-rated. He already said he wanted some glory hole and stuff like that. Like, Jared gotta relax himself, man. What do he be thinking about? Good grief. But he did say he want to be around the rim. So, hey, we want to slam dunk, though, Revelation. We want to slam dunk. We want to be able to score, though. So, see that never mind. We gonna stop talking about the things that Jared talk about. We want to be successful in the playoffs, you know. That's what we want to be. But I can see Wink being over here, though. That's a guy that I'm pretty sure that when did he say that? At the Senior Bowl interview, he said he want to be around the rim. He said he liked the way that Mike McCarthy has the team around the rim. He said the rim about 25 times, Jerry, you know how delirious Jerry is these days. But I can see Mike McCarthy and Wink working together because, just like Dan Quinn, how pretty much Mike McCarthy just relinquished all defensive duties and anything defense to Dan Quinn, I feel like he could do the same thing to Wink Martindale. And we know the Giants didn't have nobody. The Giants ain't got no defense like us now. Come on. So if you put Wink over here with this defense, with the pieces that we have, let him get a few more pieces in free agency or in the draft or something like that, I think that could work. I think that could work because he's an aggressive coach. That's the type of defense we need. We need something super aggressive. I think that could work. Common sense and Jerry, that nasty old man around the rim. Hey man, look, this is a family show, even though we trapping at night right now, Trap. This is a family show, even though we trapping at night right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. This is a family show. But we'll have to say. I'm not too opposed to Wink Martindale, though. I really think he could work. He's a good name. He'll come in day one, demand respect. Mike can relinquish all defensive duties over there to him and concentrate on play calling, concentrate on overseeing. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take old man Wink Martindale. I think he can turn his defense up, to be honest. And then maybe he'll know, hey, he'll probably be doing some crazy stuff with Michael Parsons too now. Hey.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
He might be doing some crazy stuff with Michael Parsons. That might be a sight to see. Hey, Mike, I don't know. Wink getting a hold of Michael Parsons, that might be something to see right there, y'all. What y'all think about Wink Martindale? Let's do it on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being calling right now, landlord. Walk to Texas and go holler at Jerry Jones. Tell him to hire this man right now. 1 being, what in the world are you talking about? So let me know where you stand. 1 to 10 on Wink, because I like that idea. Wink makes sense with blitz. Do some run blitzes. That's what Danny Savage said. Common said 7.5. Look, let me tell you my pros. Wink is a aggressive coach. Wink has a proven track record. He does blitz a lot. He's aggressive. So it'll be on track with what we used to. Mike can relinquish all defensive duties with him. He can just let it go. Like Erykah Badu say. Let it go. He could just let it go all over there to him and don't even think about the defense. I like that. And then, he's proven. So, hey, I like those pros with Wink Martindale. On a 1-year deal, hey, might as well. Shit, that's what Mike McCarthy got, unfortunately, Exactly. That's another one coming. He has a lot of upside because he had nearly nothing with the Giants, and we'll be giving him at least the skeleton of a good defense. All he'll have to do is put his little salt-based seasoning, on that thing. You understand? That's all he have to do. All he'll have to do is, spice it up a little bit, and we'll be good. So I think I like Wink Martindale over here in Dallas. So he's